Good afternoon, everyone. Today we'll study the third conditional. I'm going to start explaining the objectives for today's class. Objective number one, at the end of the class, you will be able to talk about common problems teens face. Objective number two, you will be able to talk about past regrets. Objective number three, you will be able to make questions about regrets. Objective number four, you will be able to use the third conditional, and finally objective number five, you will be able to understand short text. We are going to start studying some vocabulary that is common in teens. We have the first example, fail an exam. It's a common problem between teens. We have a problem, the use of drugs. Argue with parents when you discuss with your parents about a problem. Drink too much alcohol is another common teen problem. Waste time at parties when you don't dedicate enough time to your school and you waste your time at parties. Get into legal problems. Have a car accident. Break up when you finish a relationship with your girlfriend or with your boyfriend. Leave home when you abandon your home. Now you're going to watch a video. Please pay attention to the pronunciation and the conversation these people have.
I think we're almost ready. I just hope everyone arrives soon so we can hide before Amy gets here.
What time did you tell people to come?
About now, and Amy half an hour later.
But most of our friends arrive late, and Amy's usually early.
It'll be okay. I told them to be on time. They'll all be here in a minute.
Oh, hi, Amy. I bet we're the first to arrive.
Hello. First for what?
The party, of course. The surprise party.
I came to revise a bit with Daisy. Nobody told me anything about a party.
They must have just forgotten. You can revise another day, can't you?
Yes, but I haven't brought anything. And if I'd known, I would have worn something nicer.
I'll say my present is from both of us. And you look great. You always look great. Well, let's go in, shall we?
What are you doing here?
We're here for the party, of course. The surprise party.
Well, it's not a surprise anymore, is it?
What do you mean?
It was a surprise party for Amy, you idiot.
Oh. Well, nobody told me. I thought it was for Sophie.
I did tell you. If you didn't play video games at the same time as you read your texts.
I definitely would have remembered if you'd told me.
Listen, it doesn't matter. I think it's really, really sweet of you to have a party for me. And I am surprised. I couldn't be more surprised.
Oh, good. Happy birthday for 2 days ago.
Thanks a lot, Daisy. And Ollie, it's a lovely surprise.
It would have been even better if Alfie hadn't ruined it.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Amy. Happy birthday to
I think we're...
Well, now you have to answer the following questions. Number one, what are they going to celebrate? Question number two, does Amy feel happy? Yes or no? And number three, what would you have done in that situation? Well, now I'm going to explain the topic that we'll have to study. Like I said at the beginning of the class, we'll study the third conditional. And first, you have to analyze the following situation. During the semester, I wasted my time playing video games and chatting with my friends for hours. As a consequence, I didn't pass my school subjects and I had to quit school. We have a problem here. The problem, I wasted my time playing video games. The consequence, I didn't pass my school subject. How can I express this with the third conditional? In the following way. If I had studied more, I would have passed my school subjects. In Spanish is, si hubiera estudiado más, habría pasado mis exámenes. In this case, we talk about a past regret using the third conditional. We had this possibility, or we can express it in the following way. If I hadn't wasted my time, I wouldn't have quit school. I'm going to give you another example. Karen went to a party last weekend. She drank too much with her friends, and when she went back home, she had a car accident. The situation, Karen drank too much alcohol. The consequence, she had a car accident. How can I express it with the third conditional? If Karen hadn't drunk so much, she wouldn't have crashed. I'm going to show you another example. Luis didn't go swimming with his friends because he had an important exam to do. They went to a nice swimming pool in Guanajuato. Luis feels sorry because he couldn't go. If Luis hadn't had an exam, he would have gone with his friends. In Spanish, something like, si Luis no hubiera tenido un examen, él habría ido con sus amigos. This is the third conditional. How can we form the third conditional? We have this example. If I had studied harder, I would have passed my school subjects. When we talk about third conditional, we are going to use the auxiliary had plus a past participle. In the second sentence, we are going to use would plus have plus a past participle verb. When you have a negative sentence, the negative form is hadn't plus a past participle. In the second sentence, the negative form would is wouldn't plus a past participle. Don't forget, the third conditional describes past regrets. Now, you had this explanation, you had to work in your books, page 43 to 52, unit 3. If you have any question now,